Are the Titans going to take Shedeur first overall? Will the Jaguars' new GM help them become relevant? Will Bengals signing Notre Dame defensive coordinator help them fix their defensive issues? Let's talk about it. Alright, what is going on, man? Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. We have a lot to talk about. This is a busy day in the NFL. Let's just get right into it. First story of the day, man. And I granted these are NFL articles, but it is very early in the morning, and this is everything summed up for the day. So if you guys do enjoy this style of video and would like more news / updates of just what's going on around the league, let me know by either liking it or commenting, hey, I like this style of video, and I'll keep making them. Biggest story is that the Titans will not pass on generational talent with the #1 pick in the NFL draft. Now, whether that is Shedeur or Cam Ward or Travis Hunter, I really believe Travis Hunter is the only generational talent in this year's draft. Obviously, there might be some hidden gems later in the first or maybe in the second round. Really never know. Cascadaboo is very good. He could be a hidden gem. One thing we know for sure is that there are a couple quarterbacks being talked about. Cam Ward, Shedeur. Who knows? Are they generational? Are they really those type of franchise-changing quarterbacks? We don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. If the Titans do think one of them is generational, then it looks like they're not going to hesitate taking a quarterback, and they really need one. But in my opinion, if I had to make a guess, I would say they go out on a limb and take Travis Hunter, since he is the one only generational talent in the name of top prospects so far, in my own opinion. Now, moving around the league to the Jaguars now. The Jaguars are getting rid of their GM after 4 seasons, Trent Baalke. He is gone. The Jaguars have been up and down, but mostly down. They have one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league in Trevor Lawrence. They got his teammate Travis Etienne, and ultimately they just haven't been able to do anything. Now, whether that's a coaching issue, it shouldn't be a talent issue, because they have decent players. They have good young players on the team. Brian Thomas Jr. is one of them, and ultimately they should have potential. Now, whoever they do sign as GM, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I will update you guys on that when it happens. But if they do find the right guy to run the team, Jaguars could have some serious potential in the next few seasons. This is probably one of my favorite stories of today, although these are all January 22nd. Listen, I know, whatever. Who cares, bro? These are relevant, very new. Perhaps my favorite / biggest move of the day made is by the Bengals. They are hiring the defensive coordinator Al Golden from Notre Dame as a new defensive coordinator. I recently started watching a little bit of college ball, and man, Notre Dame has been very good. They did lose to Ohio State in the Natty 34-23. They honestly got their backs blown out. I thought Notre Dame would have something in them. I honestly like Notre Dame. I don't really have a favorite college football team, but one thing I will say is that I had a lot of surgeries growing up, and my lifelong surgeon, who passed a little bit ago, RIP, he was a great man. He was a huge Notre Dame fan. So because of him, man, he helped me get through a lot. I had a lot of leg surgeries growing up. I really can never root against Notre Dame. So I was rooting for them, but you know, they couldn't do it. Ohio State is a very strong team. Anyways, I've covered the Bengals on this channel. I'll put it up there somewhere on the corner somewhere. But yeah, go check out my Bengals video. I talked about this. I said, what's the problem with the Bengals? They had the best quarterback in the league, best receiver in the league. They had an amazing offense. Chase Brown did better than anyone expected him to. Why are they not in the playoffs? And this is why. Their defensive coordinator, Lou Anarumo, freaking bum, they would be in the playoffs potentially right now if this guy didn't blow up their whole team from the defensive end. Now, who knows how much Notre Dame's Al Golden will be getting paid? We don't know yet. We don't know any of the details yet. They're still finalizing it. But while Golden was at Notre Dame, he was there for 3 seasons, helped them get to the Natty, and he allowed the 4th fewest points per game at 15.5. Now, I think this is going to be a huge upgrade. I think this is going to fix a lot of the problems for the Bengals. I still don't believe in Zach Taylor. I still think they need to get rid of Zach Taylor. But if the defensive coordinator can do his job and patch up that defense, Zach Taylor's reputation is going to be a lot better. And maybe some Bengals fans are going to not turn on him as much as they have been this last season. I know a lot of Bengals fans, and none of them like Zach Taylor. So maybe this defensive coordinator can fix Zach Taylor's image a little bit, maybe make the Bengals a little more competent. Also worth noting, Ben Johnson has been introduced to the Bears as their head coach. Very big news. I put a video on that as well. If you guys haven't seen my channel, man, go ahead and click my channel. I have videos on a lot of different topics. I have a bunch of different playlists. Go through, check all those out. Let me know what you guys think of those, man. Moving on, we got Raiders expected to hire Buccaneers assistant GM John Spytek as their new general manager. This is a big one. John Spytek has connections to Tom Brady. He is one of the reasons Tom Brady became a part owner of the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken. 40 West ideas. Yep. Actually, maybe I pulled that out of my ass. Okay, yeah, I'm talking crazy. He wasn't the reason Brady got into buying the Raiders or a part of the Raiders, but now he's going to be on the Raiders. We all know Brady was on the Buccaneers. They probably built that connection somewhere over there. I don't know. Raiders' new GM is apparently close to Brady. They're probably going to try to work together and bring the Raiders back. The Raiders have been off for a long time. They've been down. They've been bad. They've been down bad. And it has not been nice to see, man. So we'll see what they do. Maybe they can cook something up. Maybe they might trade up in the draft. Who knows? We're going to have to see. This is going to be very interesting only because Spytek, like I said, does have ties to Tom Brady. And Tom Brady obviously is an amazing football mind. He is an owner, which is no surprise. Well, part owner. This is going to be very interesting to watch. Let's see how the Raiders can make a turnaround. And if they can make a turnaround, we'll see. I think Spytek is a good signing, though. And last story of the day. Jets hire former player Lions DC Aaron Glenn as new head coach. What does this mean for the Jets? Honestly, and I'm going to be completely honest, nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing for the Jets. It doesn't matter what they do. They have too many problems. They are terrible. They have two old heads on their team that are their best players. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams literally made that whole video of the Aaron Rodgers right here in the camera. And then Devontae coming in like this. Devontae coming in like this just for them to do absolutely nothing, man. Just for them to do absolutely nothing. I don't know what the problem is with the Jets. I think they're like the Bears where they're just cursed no matter what they do. So does this make any difference? No. Will this have any impact on them? No. They're just going to be ass and have a new coach to blame. That is the main stories for today, man. This has happened in the last 24-ish hours in the NFL. Let me know if you guys enjoy. I know this is a little bit less insightful, more of a news video, but nonetheless, if you guys did enjoy, man, be sure to drop a like. If you guys want more content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Other than that, my name is Noah and I'm out. Peace.